All the fake live to 100. And all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers. I don't wanna talk, cause that's weak. You feel a way about what I say, then you too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball. I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climb. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these on my, cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with the zoo shit, never see home. Be the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. I'm the type of take a sale and leave all type of on the phone. Got caught trying to got left with his out, so can't come back down. If a out slick, then she WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background. And the format her business. Somebody tell this, it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gonna have time for me.
The Bucks look to take charge on their home court. And we're bringing it to you. Milwaukee, here on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Nets. Here's Fears. Pass to Jokic. GA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That one drops for him.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Now, here's Jokic. Robinson with the block. Here's SGA. That shot misses. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Jokic. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic with it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Here's Edwards. Here's Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
And just under 2.5 minutes left here in the first. Nice shot by Pierce.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Robinson misses.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Here's Jokic. The Thunder pull it in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. .124 left here in the first quarter. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Here's SGA. Got it from 16 feet. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Jokic. Sweet move. Great tee that time from Edwards.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
SGA with the ball. George picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Buzelis. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Jokic with the bucket.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 6. Anthony on the wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And Anthony scores it in a variety of ways. He's especially confident close to the rim.
Here's Black, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Collins. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Milwaukee absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Harden right side. Shoots over Caruso. Harden, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. There's a screen by Collins. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Harden left side. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Picked by Anthony. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Black, no good.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And the rejection by Collins.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jokic. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Fears. It's hauled in by Edwards. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, SGA. Tries the spin move. Second shot opportunity. And to get open is Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Milwaukee making a switch here. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters. Representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Over in the corner, Dort. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Shot clock at 6. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for Fears. And that's good as he hits both of the shots. Thunder trailing by 5. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
The open shot, Jokic. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bucks leading by 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top, leading by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Anthony. Back to Mitchell. Out to Anthony. Shoots over Dort. Offensive rebound. Here's Cato. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Black, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fires the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down.
Wow. Gilgeous-Alexander with serious handles.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Black up top. It's stolen by Edwards. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. And he hits it to tie the game up. SGA's got 12.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And here's Jokic outside. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 2.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's SGA. For the lead. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys?
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension to his game. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Here's Harden, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Spears. No good on the triple. And so here is Oklahoma City in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. For the lead, Milwaukee with the rebound. Harden outside. It's Harden down low.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out. Turn the lights out.
Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide.
Milwaukee in the lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From 13. And again, the Bucks miss. Stolen by George. Gets it off. That shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 32. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Now, Fields. Down low. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
With the step back. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Harden outside. Shoots over Caruso. Harden, no good.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
And Anthony gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a deep three from Harden. The long distance three is good. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half. And Anthony gets double teamed. Pass to Wade. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Releases. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Buzelis. And he can't jam it through.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. That was a great finisher, not dump that ball. I still can't figure that out.
Outside Jokic. Launches it. Jokic, big man with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long. And the block total is off the charts.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away. Just doing a great job creating chaos.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson embracing the moment and a big-time bucket.
Jokic on top. For three. Edwards with the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And here is Williams. To take the lead. And it's in there. Excellent awareness.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Robinson there for the rebound. Here comes SGA. And that one drops.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
And it goes for three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everything.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'd say it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
That and one free throw upset to a two-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Now, here's Jokic. Pocket six. Not loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, SGA. No good. Here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 4. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from deep. And it doesn't go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.